Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of University of Education, I welcome you all once again in lecture number 9 of Computer Communication and Networks. Dear students, in the previous lecture, lecture number 8, we have started channel capacity. Now we are moving forward in today's lecture that whenever we are talking about a signals and whenever we are talking about a physical layer or transmission media, we should have to know that which link, which channel we will use. So before knowing all these things, we should have to know that what is a channel capacity. Students, channel capacity is the maximum rate at which data can be transmitted over a given communication path or channel under given condition. As I have told you in the previous lecture, that channel is just like a link between the sender and the receiver. Students, what is a channel? Channel is the physical link or line which is used to join two or more communicating devices like a computer, network printer and network scanner together, and they might be a UTB cable. And what is a spectrum? Spectrum is a frequency spectrum. They are also called the range of frequencies that a signal spans from minimum to maximum is called the spectrum. And you can say that the difference between the maximum or minimum frequencies are also called the bandwidth. Students, you should have to know the relationship between the data rate and the bandwidth. As we have studied in our previous lecture, that what is bandwidth? Everyone knows that bandwidth is equals to highest frequency minus lowest frequency. Students, it is the difference between the minimum and maximum frequencies that a channel can handle or that a channel can bear, and it is measured in the hertz. It dictates the information carrying capacity of the channel in bits per second, which is calculated by using the data rate or bit rate. Students, we will study in our next lectures bit intervals, bit rate, but today just have an idea that how what is a data rate or bit rate, that how much information the system can handle at a given time or information carrying capacity of a signal, and it is measured in bits per second. कितनी क्या हैंडल कितनी एक टाइम के अंदर कितनी बिट्स आप जो का जो सिग्नल है वो कैरी कर सकता है, और लाइक 1 सेकेंड टाइम के अंदर कितनी बिट इंटरवल्स जो है वो कैरी कर रहा है, दे आर कॉल्ड एक्चुअली डाटा रेट. डायरेक्ट रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन डाटा रेट एंड बैंडविड्थ होता है, और जितनी ज़्यादा बैंडविड्थ होगी उतनी ही ज़्यादा जो है वो इंफॉर्मेशन कैरी करने की कैपेसिटी भी ज़्यादा होगी. Students, channel is a portion of transmission path dedicated to a pair of transmitter and receivers. Usually it is characterized by its bandwidth. So it is a physical transmission medium such as a wire or logical connection over a multiplex medium such as radio channel. So we can just get a reason of this thing that physical transmission can be a wire or it can be a wired. So channel or transmission medium may be a simplex, half duplex and full duplex. So mode of communication can be simplex, it can be half duplex, or it can be a full duplex. So channel is used to convey an information. क्या चीज़ होती है कि हम कहते हैं कि चैनल जो है वो is used to convey an information signals from one several senders to or several receivers. यानी कि ये चैनल एक इंफॉर्मेशन कन्वे सिग्नल को कन्वे करने का जरिया है. कम्युनिकेशन फैसिलिटीज आर एक्सपेंसिव डेफिनेटली. जितनी ज़्यादा बैंडविड्थ बढ़ती जाएगी जितनी ज़्यादा रेट ऑफ स्पीड ऑफ डाटा जो है हम चाहेंगे जितना ज़्यादा फास्ट हो उतनी ज़्यादा कम्युनिकेशन फैसिलिटीज़ भी एक्सपेंसिव हो जाती हैं. सो ग्रेटर द बैंडविड्थ ऑफ अ फैसिलिटी द ग्रेटर द कॉस्ट. Students, all transmission channels are of limited bandwidth. Make as efficient use as possible of given bandwidth. So at a particular limit of error rate at which errors occur for a given bandwidth, get as high a data rate as possible. So what is error? Error is actually reception of bits. If you are sending 1 but receiving is 0, or if you are sending 0 and receiving is 1, and vice versa. So there are so many methods of error detection and correction that we will study in our later classes. Dear students, this is a very important topic, that what is an effect of a noise on channel capacity. जब हम data को travel, as we have studied in our previous classes about the transmission impairments. So what is the reason to know about the transmission impairments? Because we should have to know that if we get some noise on the channel, then what are their effects? Students, you have studied that noise is the main constraint in achieving efficient use of bandwidth. So वो करता क्या है? वो degrade करता है signal की quality को, और thus limits the data rate that can be achieved. So noise एक average level of noise है over the communication path. उसके लिए हम क्या करते हैं? We use signal to noise ratio. किसके लिए? To measure the quality of the system. So ratio of the signal, which is S to noise power, that present at a particular point in the transmission, ये आपको क्या कहलाती है? That is called the signal to noise ratio. Students, what will signal to noise ratio will do? Actually, it is the measure of signal strength relative to background noise, and typically measured at the receiver side. So what is the typical formula for the signal to noise ratio? It is SNR, signal power. SNR is equals to signal power divided by noise power, and which is equals to S over N. S is a signal power and N is a noise power. Students, it is usually given in the dB. This is a decibel, to show the loss or gain in signal strength, and it is referred to as a SNR dB. Students, the decibel is a logarithmic unit which is used to express the ratio between two values of a physical quantity. So if the dB is negative, signal is attenuated. You should have to learn this. This is very important term, that if the decibel or dB is of signal is negative, then it is attenuated, and if the dB is positive, the signal is amplified. Student, this is a very important formula. All of you have to learn this formula, that SNRdB is equals to 10 log base 10. Signal power is S and divided by a noise power. As I have already told you that it is a logarithmic unit which is used to express the ratio between two values of physical quantity. And these two values of physical quantity is a signal power and a noise power. Students, now we are moving forward we want to have a good understanding of signal to noise ratio. So for this purpose, we should have to solve some examples. Let's see a first example on the screen, that what we want to calculate over here, that we want to calculate SNR and SNR-dB. Students, the power of signal is 10 milliwatt, and the power of the noise is 1 microwatt. So this is our S, and this is our N. So SNR क्या है? SNR is equals to S over N. अच्छा, what is 10 megawatt? It is 10 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3 divided by 1 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 6. So this is minus 3, this is minus 6, so the remaining is minus 3. When we will move forward it, then it will be 10 multiplied by ये वाला 10 raised to power 6 हम ऊपर ले जाएंगे. So it is 10 1000, it becomes a 1000, and that is equals to 10,000. Students, now this is our SNR. We have to calculate SNR-DB, and you know that there is a formula of SNR-DB, which is 10 log base 10 S over N, right? We may write it 10 raised to power 4 as well. Students, the formula is 10 log 10, and then what is the value of SNR? That is 10 raised to power 4 or 10,000. What is the value of log 10? We have to calculate that what is the value of log 10. You may calculate it from your calculators. The answer of log base 10, 10 raised to power 4 or 10,000 is 4. When you multiply this 4 with 10, you will get 40 dB. So what is the SNR dB when the power of signal is 10 milliwatt and the power of noise is 1 microwatt? What are the values of SNR and SNR dB? The value of SNR is 10,000 and the value of SNR dB is 40 dB. The next is the value of SNR and SNR-dB for the noiseless channel. When we have noiseless channel, then we have signal noise 0. It is understood. So that signal power divided by noise power, here the noise power will be 0, and whenever you will divide anything from the 0, you will get an infinity. So SNR-dB is equals to 10 log 10 infinity. So everything that is multiplied or calculated by with the infinity, you will get an infinity. But this is an ideal case, students. ऐसा बहुत कम होता है कि we can achieve never this ratio in real life के जब आपके पास कोई भी noise ना हो. As you can see in our lecture that after too much control, you can hear some noise as well. Students, now we are moving forward that what are the theoretical formulas to calculate the data rate. Students, this is again very much important term. Students, there are some data rate limits. Data rate की कुछ limits होती हैं, and it is a very important consideration in data communication is how fast we can send data in bits per second over a channel. सो डाटा रेट का जो डाटा रेट किस चीज़ पर डिपेंड करती है? डाटा रेट डिपेंड्स ऑन 3 फैक्टर्स. वो कौन कौन से 3 फैक्टर्स हैं जिस पर डाटा रेट जो है वो डिपेंड करता है? द फर्स्ट वन इज़ द बैंडविड्थ. सबसे ज़्यादा मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज़ द अवेलेबल बैंडविड्थ होती है. देन लेवल ऑफ सिग्नल्स होते हैं, जो आपके सिग्नल्स हैं उनके लेवल्स, अवेलेबल लेवल्स, जो लेवल्स हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो लेवल्स क्या हैं. एंड देन द क्वालिटी ऑफ चैनल. सो थर्ड वन इज अ क्वालिटी ऑफ चैनल. स्टूडेंट्स, दीज 3 थिंग्स कौन कौन सी हैं? द बैंडविड्थ अवेलेबल, the level of the signal that we use, and the quality of the channel, that is called the level of noise. You should have to note these things that what are the limits of a data rate. Data rate की limits क्या हैं? This is a very important consideration in data communication, that how fast we can send data in bits per second over a channel. So data rate depends on 3 factors. वो कौन कौन से 3 factors हैं? The first one is the available bandwidth. The second one is the level of the signal that we use, and the third one is the quality of the channel, right, or the level of the noise. Students, there exist 2 theoretical formulas were developed to calculate the data rate. One by Nyquist bit rate, that is for the noiseless channel, and another one is a channel capacity formula, that is for the noisy channel. Now let's start from the Nyquist theorem, which is a noiseless channel. Students, here given is a bandwidth. The highest signal rate that can be carried is 2B, twice of the bandwidth. जो सबसे ज़्यादा highest signal rate है that जो carry कर सकता है आपका एक channel, that is a 2B. Binary signals और 2 voltage levels होंगे. So it assumes that channel is a free of noise. This is called a noiseless Nyquist bit theorem, bit rate. स्टूडेंट्स नाउ वी विल सी दैट नाइक्विस्ट बैंडविड्थ कैसे हमने कैलकुलेट करनी है. सो उसके लिए वी हैव अ नाइक्विस्ट थ्योरम. In general case in which a signal element may represent more than one bit, so in that case we should have to calculate the maximum data rate. So for that purpose we have a formula. 2b is a bandwidth log base 2 v bits per second. What is the v? V is the number of discrete signals or voltage levels. So increasing the level of a signal may reduce the reliability of the system. So number of, we should have to calculate, know or how to calculate the number of bits per level. We can calculate the number of bits per level by using the log base 2 V. You can see over here as well. Now we will solve some examples as well. So to understand this concept in more deep depth, so that is the bandwidth of voice grade line, that is 3000 hertz. आपके पास जो available bandwidth है वो 3000 hertz है, and using binary encoding each signal level represent one bit. So what will it means log 1 log base to 1 का आंसर क्या होगा? So here maximum data rate is 2 multiplied by bandwidth, which is equals to 2 multiplied by 3000, and the answer is maximum data rate क्या होगा इस जिस पे signal travel कर सकता है, that is 6000 bits per second. Students, each signal level represent one bit. So if we have 16 distinct signals, each representing 16 bits, आपको पता है ना किस तरह से, sorry, each represents 4 bits using a QAM encoding. 4 bits क्या होंगी? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 4 zeros होंगे ना. So what is the formula? 2 multiplied by bandwidth log base 2 and V. Here V is equals to 16. 2 and the bandwidth is 3000. Through 2 multiplied by 3000 log base 216, right? So that is actually what is how can we calculate this ना. आपको इसके लिए मैं एक छोटा तरीका बताती हूँ. I think all of you must know about this, that this is the 2's power. So 2's power 4. 2 if we write 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4, multiplied by 2, 8, and multiplied by 2 is 16. So this answer of this is 4. So 2 multiplied by 3 is uh, 6000, and 6000 multiplied by 4 is 24,000. समझ आई आप लोगों को कि log base 216 का जो आंसर होगा वो ये जो 2 है इसकी पावर ये आंसर होता है. इसकी सो 2 की पावर 4 होगी तो 16 लिखेंगे. So the answer of log base 216 will be 4. So 2 is given in formula. B is bandwidth, that is 3000, and log base 216 value is 4. So when we multiply these three values, we will get 24,000 bits per second. Another question, for a noiseless channel as well, the bandwidth of 3100 Hertz transmitting a signal with two levels. Signal level आपके पास कितने हैं? 2 हैं. So what will be the bit rate? Here 2 multiplied by 3100 is a bandwidth multiplied by log base 2, and this is a level V. 2 ones are 2. It means here the answer is 1. So 3100 multiplied by 2 is 6200. Multiplied by 1, the answer is 6200 bits per second. For the same channel, transmitting a signal with 4 signals. Here was the signal 2. Now the signal are 4. So for each level we send 2 bits. यानी कि आपको पता है जब signal level 4 होगा तो क्या होगा? 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. यहाँ पे 2 level थे तो यहाँ 0 जाना था, यहाँ 1 जाना था. So the maximum bit rate is 2 multiplied by 3100 multiplied by log base 2 4. 4 is our levels. Here they are written, signal levels are 4. So what is the answer of log base 2 4? That is 2, because 2's power 2 is a 4. So 3100 multiplied by 2, answer is 6200, and 6200 multiplied by 2, answer will be 12400 bits per second. Next is a little bit complex question. Now you can be take out your pencil, students. Whenever we are solving these questions, all of you have to solve these questions by yourself as well. Otherwise, you will get confusion later. So, how many signal levels to send 200 kilobits per second over a noiseless channel with a bandwidth of 20 kilohertz? So here is a bandwidth is given, right? सो स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे हमें यूनिट्स का ख्याल रखना है. जैसे ये 200 किलोबिट्स पर सेकंड है और ये 20 किलो हर्ट्स है. बोथ केसेस में 3 जीरोज ही आएंगे, बट समटाइम्स ये हो सकता है कि ये जो है जीबीबी गीगाबिट्स पर सेकंड हो या हम मेगाबिट्स पर सेकंड हो. सो फॉर दैट पर्पस, या यहाँ पे टेरा हर्ट्स हो, फॉर दैट पर्पस वी शुड हैव टू डू वी शुड हैव टू परफॉर्म कि जो दोनों के यूनिट्स हैं हमें पहले उसको सेम यूनिट में कन्वर्ट करना होगा. और एक ये बात आप लोगों को अच्छी तरह से पता भी होगी. सो बाय यूजिंग नाइक्विस्ट फार्मूला, आपके पास जो फार्मूला है उसको ही यूज करते हुए हम देखते हैं कि हाउ मैनी सिग्नल लेवल्स टू सेंड 200 kilobits over a noiseless channel with a bandwidth of 20 kilohertz. ये आपके पास क्या है? सिग्नल लेवल कितना है? 200 kbps. So 200 को हम 200,000 लिखेंगे. That is 2 is a bandwidth multiplied by 20,000. That is 2 is in a formula, and this is a bandwidth. Bandwidth कितनी है? 20 kilohertz. Again we will write 20,000 over here. Here we have written 200,000 multiplied by log base to v. We don't know that what are the levels over here. How many signal, हमें कितने signal levels required होंगे send करने के लिए 2 kbps. Students, now we will get from the formula. Actually this is unknown thing, so log base 2 को हम calculate करने के लिए, this is 2 2s are 4, right? So 20,000, यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे, इस वाली साइड पे हम इसको ले आएंगे, that is 200,000 divided by 40,000. What is the answer? 4 5s are 20, 40 and these are cancelled. So the answer is 5. So log base 2 v as a level is equals to 5. So here v is, इसके बाद हम इसको more जो है expand करते हैं. V is equals to 2 raised to power, actually this is when we have to exclude v over here. So v is equals to 2 raised to power 5. And how many levels are used to send 200 bits? They are the 32 levels. Students, now this is your work. Just solve. I will take some time and pause your lecture and solve that. If we need this is a 32 levels, अगर हमें 62 levels चाहिए होंगे और अगर हमें 128 levels चाहिए होंगे, तो then what is the value of signal levels, to say how many signal levels are required? So you should have to calculate. This is for in term of 2 raised to power value, कि 2 raised to power value क्या आएगी कि हमारे पास जो है वो हमें जो है वो log base 2v कैलकुलेट करना है. So 64 के लिए हमारे पास, you can get an idea rough by using, आप इसको देख कर ये you can get an idea कि अगर 2 raised to power 5 है 32 levels, तो what will be 2 raised to power, or what is the log base 2v will be in these two cases. Students, how many signaling levels are required when c is equals to 8 megabits per second and bandwidth is equals to 1 megahertz? Well, how can you solve this question? This is like same, इसे में आप put कर लेंगे. I just get an idea, but you will do it by yourself. This is c. 8 के साथ कितने zeros आएंगे? 6 zeros आएंगे because it is mega, which is equals to 2 multiplied by what it will be over here, 1 के साथ भी 6 zeros आएंगे. ठीक हो गया? Multiplied by log 2 वी। बाकी क्वेश्चन सेम आप इस तरह से करेंगे। किस तरह करेंगे? लॉग बेस 2v को इधर रहने देंगे, इसको यहाँ पे ले आएंगे, इस वाले के आंसर को इससे डिवाइड कर देंगे एंड यू विल गेट द आंसर। Students, the next theoretical formula is the Shannon capacity formula. Maximum data rate or capacity of noisy channel whose bandwidth is B hertz and whose signal to noise ratio is S divided by N is given. C is equals to B for bandwidth log base 2 and in bracket 1 plus S and R. This equation represents theoretical maximum data rate bit rates that can be achieved. So maximum data rate is equals to, again I repeat that this is the data rate, B log base 2 1 plus S divided by N bits per second. Students, consider an extremely noisy channel where a noise is so strong that the signal is faint, in which the value of signal to noise ratio is almost zero. So what is the capacity of the channel is? C is equals to B log base 2 1 plus SNR, where SNR is almost zero. SNR 0, we will put the value of SNR over here as 0. So whenever you will multiply anything with a 0, the answer will be the 0. So B log 2 1 plus 0. So log base 2 2 raised to power 0 will be 1. Here the answer is 0. So whatever the bandwidth, when we will multiply that bandwidth with the 0, you will get the answer 0. Now little bit more about the Shannon's theorem. A channel of 3000 Hertz and SNR of 30 dB. How can we calculate? First obtain SNR ratio from SNR dBq. यहाँ पे SNR dB is given, but in the formula we should have to know that 1 plus SNR. Here the bandwidth is 3000, the bandwidth is also given, and SNR of 30 dB means that SNR dB is also given. SNR-dB, to calculate SNR-dB, the formula of SNR-dB is equals to 10 log base 10 S over R. That is signal power divided by noise power. So what we will do over here, I will tell you some short method, that SNR-dB is equals to 10 log base 10 S over R. Here we may write 10 log base 10 SNR, that is equals to SNR dB. SNR dB is given. So what we will do, हम SNR को एक साइड पे रहने देंगे लेफ्ट, और बाकी जो वैल्यू है इसको हमने मूव कर देना है कहाँ पे, towards SNR dB. So what you will do over here, SNR is equals to 10 पावर SNR. जब कोई एक चीज़ यहाँ से उधर जाएगी तो डेफिनेटली लॉग के साथ है, इसको हम फिर पावर में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे. SNR dB divided by 10. That is equals to 10 SNR dB is equals to 30 divided by 10. So the answer will be 10 raised to power 3, which is equals to 1000. As you can see that SNR value is 1000. So the formula is 3000 log base 2 1 plus SNR bit per second. So when what you will write over here, it is we can get approximate value. Na? Here will be 1001. So the answer is 1 plus 1000, that is 1001. So we can have an rough or nearly estimation हम ले लेते हैं. Estimated value will be 2's power 10 will be 1001. ठीक है? So 2's power log base 2 or 1001, the answer will be 10 bits per second. So that's why we are writing the approximate value, because this is approximate value. 3000 multiplied by 10 bits per second, that is called the 30,000 bits per second. So what is the maximum data rate at which a signal can travel? That is a 30,000 bits per second. Students, please do practice of all these questions, because without practice you people are not unable to do all these questions. The next one is again the similar question. You should have to solve it as well. Here the range of frequencies is given, and SNRDB is also given. What is the bandwidth? That is this is highest frequency and this is the lowest frequency. ठीक हो गया? 4000 megahertz minus 3. Again students, I am telling you that they both terms are same, units are same, दोनों mega हैं, but if they are in the kilo, it might be possible that here is kilohertz written and here is a megahertz, so you should have to convert first on the basic units. Basic hertz में आपको उसको convert करना पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज आपका आंसर जो है वो रॉन्ग हो जाएगा. अगर यहाँ पे k लिखा होता और यहाँ पर m लिखा होता तो हम इस तरह से डायरेक्टली उसका आंसर फाइंड आउट नहीं करते. सो 4 मेगाहर्ट्ज में से माइनस 3 मेगाहर्ट्ज किया तो 1 मेगाहर्ट्ज आपका आंसर आ गया. सो द बैंडविड्थ इज 1 मेगाहर्ट्ज. Students, SNRDB is also given, that is 24 dB, and the formula of SNRDB, everyone knows that log 10 log base 10 1 plus SNR. So how can we calculate the value of B over here? That this is a 1 megahertz. You may write that 1 megahertz is equals to 10 raised to power 6, क्योंकि इसके साथ 6 mega means 6 zeros. So what is the value of B? That is 10 6 और SNR की value of, this is the point. Again वही वाली बात हम करते हैं जो हमने previous slide में किया था कि what is an SNR? SNR is equals to what we have written, that is 10 SNRDB divided by 10. So what is the value of SNRDB? That is 24 dB. So 10 24 divided by 10, that is equals to 10 power 2.4, and the approximate value and the value of 10 2.4 is 251. So the SNR value is 251. So this is a bandwidth, this is a 1 plus SNR value, and what is the answer of log base 2? This is a 250, this is 258 को 2 की power, let's suppose अगर 8 होगी, then you will get the answer of this. So that is 8 over here, written 8 over here. ठीक है ना? 2 की power अगर 8 होगी तो answer will be approximate आपका जो है वो इसके near आएगा. ठीक है? 10 raised to power 6 multiplied by 8, and the answer is 8 megabits per second. Why? Because we have got 8 6 due to this 6, right? So the answer is, the maximum data rate is 8 megabits per second. Again, same question. You can see on the screen that assume the SNRDB is equal to 36 and the channel bandwidth is 2 megahertz. Student, the theoretical channel capacity कितनी है? We should have to know. Same वही वाला question है. SNRDB is equals to 10 base log 10 SNR. Again, SNR is equals to 10 SNRDB divided by 10. This is 10 raised to power 3.6. SNR is 3981, and this is again 2 multiplied by 10 raised to power 6 and log base 2 3948. तो उस तरह से कैलकुलेट करके you will get an answer 24 megabits per second. So this is the theoretical channel capacity of the signal. Students, it was all about today's lecture. Let's conclude our today's lecture. What we have studied today. we just have and get an idea of the limits of the data rate. That is very important consideration in data communication, that how fast we can send data in bits per second over some channel. For knowing this, we have seen that there are three factors on which data depends. The first one is the bandwidth available, and then the level of signals that we use, the quality that we use, and then the quality of the channel. These three After these three things, we have seen that what are the two theoretical formulas that were developed to calculate the data rate. One formula was developed by the Nyquist for a noiseless channel, and another was developed by the Shannon for a noisy channel. We have seen the formula of the noiseless channel, a Nyquist theorem as well, and we have also seen for the noisy channel, that is Shannon's formula. And we have also solved some examples. Students, now it's a time to open up your books and in the same and go in the and go and see all the questions related to the Nyquist theorem and the Shannon formula, and all the questions which we have solved so far. So today is the end of lecture. It is going to be hard, but hard doesn't mean impossible. So students, always try to find your way by yourself, work hard, stay home and stay safe. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.